What's up guys, welcome back to another flea market grab video. If you guys are enjoying the videos, hit that like button, it lets me know and it helps the channel grow. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. I try to respond to all the comments I can and that also helps the channel grow. And if you guys do enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. So let's go see what we can find this week. Some Georgetowns, these things are size 14, it's super beat though. They're cheap enough maybe. Just dug through this whole pile and this is what I found in there. We got this NWO wolf from the wolf pack. Found the NWO wolf pack shirt. That one's a 2XL though, which sucks, but you got the wolf on the front, NWO World Order on the back. Found this Prairie Mountain tee. It's got the wolves on the front, and that one is single stitched. And then I also found this one, Hanes BPT with the wolves from '94. And then this CCM Dallas Stars shirt. And those should be $1 a piece, hopefully. Was just about to walk off, and then I found this one, the Sting Bear. Also, out of the pile of clothes, I found this. It makes me want to just keep digging through here because there's so much wrestling stuff in this pile. How much? $1? Marks on it, but we got the flip jacket size large. It's pretty cool. I like the colors. Barney Rubble. That one's cool, but it's a youth. Do you have change for a 20? The Storm Blue ones for only $5. Don't mind if I do. They're size 5.5, and they have some drag and stuff, but $5, come on. They also have a little separation, but I should be able to fix that up. Okay, I'll take it for $5. Who remembers the Cinco de Mayo ones? I remember really wanting those back in the day. How much are these ones?
Those?
Yeah.
I'll do $5 on those.
Alright, I'll take them. Alright, so I just left that booth where the games were. They were all $5. I grabbed XD and Mario Party for sure, but they're in my backpack. But I wanted to show you guys this. So, unfortunately, it's not Star Wars that's in here, but it's a copy of Resident Evil 3 on the Dreamcast instead. So even though it's not the right game, still pretty decent replacement. And then I also got a copy of Zombie Revenge and Shenmue for $5 each. The funny thing is Shenmue's missing the first disc, and I actually found the first disc a while back, so I have it loose at home. So now I have Shenmue. We got some Just Saying pants. We got the Vegeta legs. Alright, so I grabbed these. They're big and beat. But I figured for $5 I might be able to clean them up. Not a bad gamble for $5 in my opinion. I wish the colorway was better, but for 15, not bad. Probably gonna have to grab this one. Alright guys, we are back and I'm going to show you guys what I picked up this week. So considering everything I picked up this weekend and what I paid for it, I want to say this is probably one of my better weekends I've had in a while. But I'm going to show you guys everything that I got and what I paid for it, and you guys can let me know. So we're going to start off with the video games like I usually do. All these video games I'm about to show you I paid $5 each for. So the first one that I picked up, this is actually the very first game I found. It was a loose copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. So he actually ended up selling this to me for only $5 because it does have some scratches on the back. But I'm pretty sure it works. I've seen GameCube games with worse scratches and they work all the time. If not, I can always just get it resurfaced. For only $5, it was worth the gamble for Smash Bros. Melee. So this is a lot of people's favorite Smash Bros. Personally, probably my least favorite, but that's just me. And then these next 5 games I got from all the same person. He was asking $5 each on all of these as well. I got 2 more loose GameCube games. The first one is a copy of Pokemon XD on the GameCube. I wish Nintendo would release another game in the style of these, Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD. Great games, and a lot of people don't really talk about them too much. If you never played them, they're actually way different than the mainline games, so I might recommend it if you do like Pokemon. And then the other loose GameCube game I got from him is a copy of Mario Party 4. Always happy to find a Mario Party game, even if it is loose. I don't need this one. I have this game. I have all the Mario Parties. I wish they wouldn't have dropped the boat on the newest one. They kind of just released it and never did nothing with it. Out of all the games on the Switch that I think could use some DLC, I think that's the game that needs it the most. And then these next 3 games I got, they're all Sega Dreamcast games, which I don't really find too often. So when I do find them, I'm gonna pick them up, especially at only $5 a piece. So the first one I grabbed, it's missing one of the discs, but I thought I had the disc here, but I guess I don't. It's a copy of Shenmue on the Dreamcast. So when you open it up, you see that it's missing disc 1, and instead it has the House of the Dead. But you do have disc 2, disc 3, and then Shenmue Passport. So a little while back, I found a copy of Shenmue 2 on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Let me get it real quick. I found this one, it has this X on it, so I'm pretty sure I paid $1 for it. But I had remembered that it actually had one of the discs for the other game. In my head, I was thinking it was the disc 1, but when I got home and checked it out, it's actually another copy of disc 3. So now I have 2 copies of disc 3 and no copies of disc 1. But I only paid $5 for it anyway. I can find disc 1 eventually, hopefully anyway. The next one for $5, we got a copy of Zombie Revenge right there on the Dreamcast. Thankfully, this one is the right game. It's complete and everything. So there's that one. And then the last one, unfortunately, it's not the right game that's supposed to be in there. The case is Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. But when you open it, actually, I think personally it's a better game. You have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on the Dreamcast. So not too bad for only $5 each. Next up, for only $1, we got the Cat Racing snapback right there. Can't read that signature. Maybe one of you guys can let me know what that says. But you just got the Cat Racing on the front. NASCAR 2000 right there on the side, and then all the way around you got number 22. Ended up picking this one up for only $1 because it's still super clean, as you guys can see. It doesn't look like it's been worn at all. These next 3 items I got all from the same vendor, got them all 3 for $5, so I paid $5 total. Since I just showed you guys the hat, let me show you guys the other hat I got. It's this Barney Rubble snapback right here. So you just got Barney Rubble right there on the front with the letter B. On the back, you got Barney Rubble in cursive, and then you got his face right there on the side. There is the tag. This one's actually from 1994. And again, still pretty clean. It does have this little mark right here, but I should be able to get that off. The second item I got from the 3 for $5 is this vintage Spalding duffel bag right here. You got Spalding embroidered right there on the front. On the side, you have Spalding right there printed on. So I thought this was just cool. I really like the colorway on it. It does have like wrinkles and stuff all throughout it. I don't know if it got wet or if it was just like crushed up in a bag. It's missing the cardboard piece on the inside, unfortunately. And it's also missing the big strap that goes on your shoulder. But I figured since I got these 3 items for $5, it was worth it. And then the last item I got for the 3 for $5 is this flip skateboarding jacket right here. You can see he's got the flip tag, size large. Nothing crazy, it's really basic. It's just an all black jacket. It kind of has a fade to it. And then you have the 2 pockets on the front. And then you got the little tiny flip tag down there on the pocket. Nothing on the back. The only flaw with it really, besides the light fading, is it does have like a tiny hole right there next to the zipper, which sucks. But I figured since I got all 3 of these items for $5, it was still worth picking up. So if you guys watch my videos, you guys do know that I like my old school wrestling stuff. I never find it. Even before it got like hyped up and people started buying it, I could never find like old wrestling stuff. Every once in a while I'll find like a shirt or something, but this weekend I actually found a few things, so let me show you what they are. For the first item, for only $1, I picked up this copy of WCW Mayhem the Music, and as you guys can see, it's still brand new sealed. That's actually from 1999. They got all the bands and all the music that's on here. I figured for only $1, I'd go ahead and grab this. All the other ones that I keep seeing, they have Goldberg on the cover. So I don't know if like the one with Sting on the cover is harder to find or whatever, but I went ahead and grabbed that. These next two items I also got for $1 a piece. The first one is the NWO Wolfpack stuffed animal right here. As you guys can see, it is a wolf, of course. He's wearing the NWO New World Order tee. And of course, if you have the NWO one, you gotta have the Sting one. The Sting one is actually a bear. As you can see, he does have the Sting face paint, and then he has the Sting shirt on. If you guys watched wrestling in the 90s, then you know that this was the storyline right here, the NWO versus Sting. So I was happy to find both of these for only $1 a piece. And these are definitely gonna go back here somewhere. I just gotta figure out where. And then also for only $1, I had to dig for this one. It's this NWO Wolfpack shirt right here. As you can see, you just got the big wolf on the front, the little NWO logo down there. That one is on a Delta tag. It's a size 2XL, so it's too big for me, so I will not be keeping this one. And on the back, you have the big NWO logo. Like I said, I had to dig for this one. It was under a bunch of clothes in a big pile, but that's usually where you find the best stuff at. And then these next two items, I got 2 for $5. The first one is actually another piece of old school wrestling merchandise. It's this The Rock Great One license plate that I found. Got Know Your Role down there on the bottom, which was one of his catchphrases, WF Attitude. And that one is dated 1998. Then of course you got The Rock's Brahma Bull right there in the middle. This is another one that I will be keeping along with the 2 stuffed animals. And then the second thing I got out of the 2 for $5, I mentioned last week that I've been finding a lot of Sonic stuff lately. Well, this week I keep it going because I found another Sonic item. It's this little Eggman figure right here, or Dr. Robotnik, whenever you grew up playing Sonic. So you see you got him in this little flying car that you have to like jump up and hit him in. I looked it up. I guess he's supposed to have a stand that goes on the bottom, but I mean he does sit up like this, so I'll probably just throw him on my shelf. Either that or I'll give him to my cousin that is a big Sega Sonic fan like I mentioned before. But not too bad, 2 for $5. So that's all the old wrestling stuff I got, but let me go ahead and show you the rest of the clothes I got. The first one, for $1, I picked up this Dallas Star CCM shirt. There's the tag CCM, it's a size XL. On the right sleeve, you do have the CCM tag right there. Nothing too crazy, probably end up just keeping this one. But the next item, for sure, the better Dallas Star item that I got this weekend, paid $4 for this, and it is this Dallas Stars jersey right here by Coho. That one is a size 46. And on the back, you have number 9, Mike Madonna. Of course, all stitched on. And then on the inside, you have the fight strap. So definitely a great deal for only $4. This was actually just laying on the ground under some stuff. I seen it sticking out. I thought it was a youth jersey at first, but when I pulled it out, it was bigger than I thought it was. And when I asked her how much it was, she told me $4, so I went ahead and grabbed it. These next 2 shirts I got for only $1 as well. These are nothing crazy, but for only $1, they were worth grabbing in my opinion. The first one is this wolf shirt. It says New Mexico down there. You got the wolf howling at the moon. The other one's kind of just looking off in the distance. And that one is on a Prairie Mountain tag, the size XL. That one is single stitched. Still really clean too, so I picked that one up for only $1. And then the next one for only $1 again, it's another wolf shirt. But it's this one right here. You got the wolves in the snow. That one is on a Hanes Beefy tee, size XL as well. And that one's actually dated 1994. So again, nothing crazy, but for $1 a piece, well worth grabbing them. This next item I picked up because they're kind of cool in my opinion. And I probably could sell them for like 25, 30 bucks if I wanted to. It's this pair of Just Saying jogging pants. Just Saying is like this brand that I've actually been following for a while. They make a lot of like workout gear. As you can see, it says Just Saying right there. Those are a size large. And then on the back, you got 2 pockets, and then you got the Just Saying right there as well. And as you can see on the bottom, they are joggers. So I actually grabbed these for $4, but the reason why I did is because they're still super clean. They don't even look like they've been worn. They still look new. And since I'm such a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, I figured I'd go ahead and grab them for $4. And then the last clothing item I picked up, I paid $15 for this one. But I'm kind of contemplating if I want to keep this or not. But it's this Coochie Sweater right here in this blue colorway. You have the tag Coochie Blues Australia. It's a size XL. And you just have that blue 3D print. Not the greatest color, but still a nice colorway in my opinion. You got the different shades of blue and then like the black and gray. Still not 100% sure if I want to keep this, but I knew for only $15 it was worth picking up. All right, now that all that's out the way, I actually have 4 pairs of shoes now to show you guys. So keep in mind, all 4 of these shoes are not gonna be in the greatest shape, but I only paid $5 each for them, which is a steal in my opinion, even though they're not like in perfect condition. So let's start off with probably my least favorite of the 4. We have a pair of these Bread Jordan 8s right here. So I had never like seen these in hand. I didn't know they had like this rough suede. It reminds me of the suede that was on the Royalty 4s, like that rough ashy suede. I do really like this colorway. I just don't like that suede that they use on the upper. Those are a size 13. Pretty big, of course, but they're still pretty clean overall, besides that ashy suede anyway. And there is the other one. The leather parts of the shoe is still in great shape. They're still clean. It's just, like I said, that ashy suede upper. But for only $5, it was a great steal in my opinion. Moving down the list, the next one for only $5 again. It's another big size 14 this time, and it's this pair of Georgetown 11 lows. So I only paid $5 for these. The reason being is they do have some scuffing, some scratches right there on the patent leather. You still do have the 30th anniversary in there on the insole. I cleaned these up the best I could. As you can see, the mesh on the upper is pretty clean now. When I found them, these things were super dirty. The midsole was all nasty. There's the bottoms. On this one of the lace tips is missing. Here is the other one. This one's probably the one in the best shape out of the 2. Yeah, not the greatest shape, but for only $5, I'll take that any day. So that's the Georgetowns. This next one, again, for only $5. Personally, my favorite pair of Jordan 7s that have released. I actually already own this pair. It's the pair of the DMP Jordan 7s right here in the Raptor colorway, or the Chicago colorway, whatever you want to call them. I've always preferred these with the gray suede over the ones that are just all black. This one is a size 11, so not as big as the other 2. I don't know what it is about the suede on these, but every single time I find a pair, they always have like this cracking in the suede, I guess just from age and being worn. You do have a little bit right there as well. I guess that's why he gave them to me for so cheap. And then on the other one, you have like this little scuff right here in the suede, but this one too, you can see it has like the cracking in the suede from being worn. I guess it's just like the nubuck or whatever they used on these. But these being one of my favorite shoes for only $5, definitely had to grab those. And then the last thing I picked up, the last pair of shoes, probably the best shoes that I picked up out of the 4 for only $5. Unfortunately, they are a GS size, and that is the Storm Blue Jordan 1s right here. So they do not have the original laces. I had to throw some laces on them. When I found them, they didn't have any laces, as you guys saw. Overall, they're not too bad. The main issue with these is they have heel drag, if you guys can see back there. So that really sucked. The other one is actually worse than this one, which I will show you guys in a little bit. But there is a size tag. They are a size 5.5Y. For whatever reason, GS Jordan 1s do sell pretty decently. Here's the other one. Again, the uppers are not too bad, but that drag though, you guys can see that drag's pretty bad. But I'd be crazy to leave a pair of Jordan 1s, even in this condition, behind for only $5. Really cool colorway. The prices on these have went up drastically in the past couple years. I remember these were like at the outlets and stuff. I should have grabbed the pair back then, but it's whatever. So those are my flea market grabs for this weekend, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit that like button. I don't know how long this one's gonna end up being, but I feel like I've been talking for a while. I actually forgot to hit record on one part, so I have to go back and film it all over again, so that kind of sucked, but that's my fault. But like I said, personally, I think this is like probably one of my better weekends that I've had in a while, considering what I paid and what I got. You guys can let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next week with another one, so later.